Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. Have you realized there is a whole universe of bloggers these days on the internet, and some of them are able to generate a good amount of income as well. Now this might get you thinking that even you want to try a little bit of blogging. And if you do not really know how to start a blog, do not worry. I will be your beginner's guide. My name is Parul and I will walk you through each and every step of starting a blog. Let me start by telling you two great things. First, this is a great time to start blogging because internet population of India is rapidly increasing. And second, you do not have to be a tech nerd to start a blog. You can set up a blog all by yourself by following some very simple steps. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Step number 1 is select a niche. Now, blogging is all about connecting with people by describing or informing them about something. For this, you need to have a very clear idea about the field or topics that the content is going to revolve around. Think of your blog as a business where you need to have a good clarity about the products or services you're going to deal with. Thus, your niche would be a specific topic area that you're going to write about. It can be anything that you're passionate about and also have some expertise in. Having a good amount of knowledge in the niche you select is extremely important because your readers want to see you as a subject matter expert. Your niche can be literally anything: lifestyle, travel, health, home decor, fitness, relationship, finance, anything. But you also need to remember that a blog is not your personal diary. That is, it cannot focus only on your passions. You need to consider the interest or demands of people as well and strike a balance. This means that you might want to check if there is a market for your niche, and this is extremely important to consider if you want to monetize your blog. You can use Google Trends to check the desirability of your topic. So when deciding on a niche, ask yourself two questions. What is it that I can passionately talk about? What will be my target audience? This will help you pick a niche that matches your interest and which is also appealing to a section of population. Do tell me your blogging ideas in the comment section. I would love to know what all new blogs you can see coming up soon. Second step is choosing a blogging platform. Next step now is about choosing an online platform which you can start and manage your blog. There are plenty of alternatives available when it comes to blogging platform, and making a choice might be confusing for you. So we're going to talk about 3 most famous platforms available. Blogger. It is one of the oldest platforms and is owned by Google. It offers you blogging space free of cost, and where all you need to do is sign up and start blogging. Blogger also allows you to run ads on your blog, thus giving you an opportunity to monetize. A drawback of any platform is that you do not own your blog. With Blogger, all your content is owned by Google and they can suspend your blog anytime. Apart from restricted ownership, there are limited customizations you can do to your blog. Blogger offers a limited set of templates to use which look very basic and they might not attract many visitors. Number 2 is Medium. Medium has grown into a large community of writers, journalists and experts. It is extremely easy to use, but there are not many designing options available and you cannot run ads. This is not recommended for you because it does not get much traffic in India. The next up is WordPress.org. It is currently the most popular content management software and holds around 63% of market share. However, it is not free and you will have to buy hosting from a third party. But the best part is that you own your blog and all its data. With WordPress, you can easily add in new features or modify the existing ones. It is easy to monetize and also supports e-commerce. Hence, when it comes to flexibility and customization options, WordPress is the best long-term solution. However, you are responsible for updates and backups, so ensure that you safely back up your data. Now, many of us tend to confuse WordPress.org with WordPress.com. Remember that WordPress.com is a different hosting service. Just like Blogger, it is free to get started with and you do not need an external domain purchase. What we like about WordPress.com is that it is very simple to get started with because it will let you through all the steps one by one. You do not have to worry about backup and updates, and there are more social sharing options here than there are on Blogger. However, there are some cons of using the free plan of WordPress.com. They can delete your site anytime if they feel like you're violating their guidelines. You have to purchase a higher plan to use third-party plans and plugins. At this point now you might be wondering if you should choose a free platform or a paid one. I would suggest that if you wish to become a professional blogger and earn some money from your blog, then definitely go for a WordPress.org organization. However, if you do not wish to make any investment and you do not have any plans to upscale, then Blogger is recommended for you. You might also want to start with a free platform if you want to see whether you have the commitment to shell out content on time every week or even twice in a week. And step 3 is domain name. Next, it's time to get your blog online, for which you need a domain name. Domain name is essentially your blog name, and choosing a good name is very important. Choosing the perfect domain name will require a bit of brainstorming, and we will have some pro tips for you. Number 1, the name of the blog is what readers will see first. So it's better if the blog name is appealing to them. Try to include a keyword in the domain name which can reflect what the blog is about. Number 2, do not use numbers and hyphens in your domain name because it is difficult for people to remember them. Number 3, keep the domain name short and memorable. 4 is always try to get a .com domain name. Number 5, if you're still having a rough time figuring out a domain name, then you can use some simple tools like Bust a Name or Lean Domain Search. You might also want to check online if anyone else owns that name or has a very similar name. Now, after you have selected a domain name, you need to get registered. If you are using Blogger, you can get a domain name for free. But if you are serious about blogging and you want to create a brand or earn money, then you should buy a domain name. It is like a small investment that you will be making before you start the blogging business. And when you buy a domain name, it will be something like www.yourblog.com, or like in our case, it's www.forwomeninIndia.com. But if you go for a free domain name, then it would look like www.yourblog.blogspot.com. So from the very name, it will show that it's blogger's property, and that is not considered to be a very professional name in the blogging world. Some of the domain name registrars from where you can purchase a domain name are GoDaddy. It is one of the biggest domain name registrars, and it is known for low domain prices. Their enterprises, that is price for the first year, it starts from as low as $4.99 per year for a .com domain. But the additional years charged are at standard pricing, which is a bit higher compared to the offer price. Next is Bluehost. It is one of the most reliable hosting companies, and they let you register domain name as well. They have a professional offer which gives you free domain name for 1 year. If you wish to buy the hosting simultaneously to your domain name, then Bluehost is the best for you. Other good options include HostGator and Google Domains. Now, step number 4 is web hosting. Everyone might be telling you to purchase a hosting plan, and you might be left wondering about what is a web host. A web host can be thought of as a home where all the content of your blog lives. Your web hosting company is responsible to keep all your files safe and also to make your blog accessible to those who type your domain, that is, look up to your website on the internet. If you wish to try blogging only as an experience, then you can go for platforms like Blogger that do not require an additional hosting purchase. But I would state again that if you wish to monetize, then you should opt for a paid self-hosting. The most recommended hosting providers include Bluehost, HostGator, SiteGround, and A2 Hosting. Bluehost is one of the most reliable company, and it is also recommended by WordPress itself. Moreover, it comes with an added advantage like a free SSL certificate. Without an SSL certificate, when someone tries to open your site, they may see this. And you definitely don't want to face this in your blogging career. Therefore, this video will further walk you through the steps to get started with Bluehost and WordPress. Let's get your hosting set up. Go to the Bluehost website and click on Get Started button. You can find the link of Bluehost website in the description box. Next, you have to choose a hosting plan that suits you best. If you are tight on budget, then the basic plan would do well for you as a beginner. Otherwise, you can opt for Choice Plus plan, as it comes with free domain privacy, which will protect your personal information from being published online. Now, you have to enter the domain name you've already decided upon. You can register your domain name with Bluehost under the Create a New Domain section. If you have an existing domain name which you purchased from another service, then you can type it in the use a domain you own section. Moreover, if you cannot decide on a domain name yet, you can also select the I'll create my domain later option. After registering your domain, you will have to create a Bluehost account by filling in all the details. If filling these details manually is something you do not enjoy, then you can connect your Bluehost account to a Google account. Here, you will also be required to choose a hosting package based on the price you wish to log in and for how long. Bluehost does not let you pay on a monthly basis, but you can get the cheapest monthly rate by selecting the 36 months package. In Package Extra, you can buy the domain privacy package if you want, but there is no need to buy the others and you should uncheck them. Now all you have to do is enter your billing information, agree with terms and conditions, and finally submit. Once you have made the purchase, the next page will help you create a password, after which you can log into your Bluehost account. If it does not open up automatically, then you can go ahead and log in using the Hosting tab. Next, you will be required to answer some short questions about your website, after which you will be headed to select a theme. You can skip this final step of selecting the theme right now. Finally, you will be headed to your Bluehost portal, and here you go, you have an official self-hosting account. The next milestone is to log into WordPress. Now the good news for all unknown techies is that with Bluehost, WordPress is pre-installed on your website. To log into WordPress, click WordPress from your Bluehost page. This will take you to your WordPress.org dashboard. You might not believe it, but your website is already set up with a basic theme. WordPress has also published a thorough video of the dashboard, the link which you can access in our description box. Step number 5. Customizing WordPress. Now in the beginning, the WordPress dashboard might be a confusing space for you, but as you spend more time, you will become proactive. To make the dashboard a little less intimidating for the first time, I will help you with some essentials. One of the first customizations that will be helpful for your blog in the long run is to change the permalink structure. Go to settings from the sidebar and click on permalinks. Now change the permalink setting to post name. This will help you get better ranking in search engine results because the title of your post will always appear on the link, making it SEO friendly. Now this step is very essential to be done in the beginning before posting anything. This is because if you try to change the permalink structure after you have published, your posts will have inbound links and it will become extremely difficult to change the URL itself. Next, you might also want to change the default URL of your website so that it has a www before the URL. At present, your URL will look something like this, HTTPS, and you can easily convert it into a more appealing www after that. So you click on the settings, go to general in the WordPress address URL and the site address and add www. Next, it is important that you get familiar with the plugins section. A plugin is basically an add-on on extra feature that you can install for better functionality for your blog. And there are thousands of plugins available, and adding too many plugins will lead to issues with the speed of your website. So you need to make sure that you have the minimum and the most essential plugin. And we recommend that you install a plugin. Yoast SEO. Although WordPress is SEO friendly, but Yoast will help you with your title length, content quality check, keywords, so that you're more easy to access on search engines. Upon installation and activation of Yoast SEO, you will see new menu item labeled SEO. Clicking on it will take you to the plugins setting page where a configuration wizard will help you with a better understanding of Yoast. Then we have Google Analytics. It is a 100% free plugin that allows you to see how many people are visiting your website, how long they are remaining there, what posts are getting more popular. It is an essential tool to track your growth. Then we have WP Rocket. A good website is always faster than the others. WP Rocket ensures that your blog loads faster for everyone and it catches your pages, reduces your file sizes, etc. Then we have Updraft Plus. God forbid something wrong happens to your blog that you cannot control. In that case, it is very essential for you to have a backup, and Updraft Plus is the best free backup plugin for this. Then we have WP Forms. Every website needs a contact form to allow the readers to email the blogger directly. Since WordPress does not have an inbuilt contact form, WP Form plugin will build a contact form for your site. Finally, you can come to the fun part, which is changing the theme of your blog. You can do this by going to the appearance section. You will find 1,000 of free themes that you can use. Astra is one theme that is recommended by many for its simple yet beautiful designs. But you can always explore and find the one that best suits your blog. You can set up some static pages like About Me and Contact as well as, and have fun designing your homepage. What now? You're all set to write your first post and do not hesitate. Start right away. Before you initiate a dream blog, do not forget to subscribe our channel and hit a like. Share our video with anyone you feel can benefit from this. Do reach out to us in the comment section by sharing your views about this video. You can ask your questions there and even request a new video you would like to see. Thank you for watching the video.